want to make me the party leader, I can handle the maps and shit. I don't mind doing it.
Okay.
Damn it, Railz.
Okay,
We're actually...
He was gonna Protoss, god damn it.
Damn it, Railz.
That's only like, what, 600 MMR difference? I was looking at it, I was like, wait, how is this supposed to be working? Wait. Okay. Yep, there's the old frozen camera. That's okay. That's an okay still. We'll just leave that. That works for me.
Gazing off into the distance.
That's my inquisitive look. Wondering what the fuck is going on with this lobby, you know?
Yeah. God damn it, he's there. No, he's not red. There we go.
Okay. Now we're ready to go.
Now we're ready to go. He switches right. So, nope. Stay proud of. Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's locked in once the game's
Yeah. Let's set
taken
like 3 or
down.
4. Yeah. Oof. That was harder than it needed to be.
Yep.
But such things are.
Inevitable.
Alright, dude. So did you hear any of the preamble to this at all?
I had no idea. I was just playing Apex, and then someone said, "Come cast," and that's basically how this went for me.
Alright, dude. So let me lay it down for you, okay? Because it's quite the tale. It's quite the. So, me and Ren were like, let's set up a show match, and we were like, let's see somebody who's right outside of like the competitive team, like Chance.
Yep, yep.
About mid D1 against one of the like lower, not lower end, but like the people who just are at the base of the competitive team.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Railz, who's about 4-4, right? Our competitive team goes up to like 5-2 right now. So
Right.
Railz looked at Chance's account. Chance, you know, I think he's been doing a lot of customs, but his current MMR is at like 4K, and Railz goes, nah, I got this. Like, is it even fair for me to be playing this guy? I believe is what he said. At which point Renegade was like, dude, Chance can like repeatedly beat this other Master Protoss, and I think
Yep.
you're gonna struggle against him. So there's a lot riding
Ooh,
here.
spicy.
Railz thinks he's got this.
This is an
He
ego
already got
match.
This is a real match, dude.
Okay. That's what I like to
And
see.
already, that was a great pick off on the SUV with that. And he's
For sure.
no way,
No.
no way. He's not gonna get 2, is he? No.
He
No.
is. He is.
No, dude.
And
Oh
he gets
my
out.
God.
He's gone.
Oh, that's such.
He's
a
fucking
huge
gone.
That's like
That's-
such a big psychological advantage as well. Like,
Oh, big time.
go
that's-
at the start of a series, like having something like that happen
Oh,
is just.
is he gonna get a probe back for it though?
Oh, all he needs. Oh,
Yep.
get the regen. Okay, so that's good. That's good. It's it doesn't even it up, but it's good.
Nope.
I like this low ground expansion here from Railz, especially with the fast scout. He knows there's no proxy, so he's gonna set himself up to defend from like Hellions or something quite nice.
Right.
But yeah, now that we got a little break in the action, now you got to know this. This is the type of match where you got to know the stakes, you know. And I actually set it up for a chance. He was like, "What do I get out of winning this?" And I was like, "Get the satisfaction of dumpstering Railz." And he was like, "Oh, okay."
I mean, after that kind of talk, I'd probably be wanting to play too. I think that'd be the. I'm hoping that leads to some interesting, spicy variety.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Chance.
Take a look at these lost tabs.
He just lost a Reaper to the Zealot, and he has no unit. This is a problem. He's building
That's really unfortunate.
Natural over to the left, but yeah. This is just starting out almost perfectly for Railz, I feel like.
Really clean harass on the opener. About as much value as one could possibly hope for.
Yeah, because he's going to get out with the Zealot too as soon as the Marines come out. He's going to take a few hits and then say like,
bye. Yep. There it is.
0 shield damage, or 0 health damage, all in shields. Well, it's like, yes, that's right. It's just perfectly timed. Clean, yeah, just very clean open. He's got the Robo up. It looks like he's probably going to start the Twilight here shortly. Yes. Oh, what am I saying? It's
CC
Railz.
Finishes.
It's going to be Disruptor.
Yup. Yep, gosh, some nice spicy Disruptor Warp Prism Micro. I think that's what we're looking to see.
Yeah, and I mean, we know Railz likes to do stuff like that. And to be honest, I think it's going to be really effective. I don't know how aware Chance is that Railz really likes his Disruptors.
Oh, and the play running the Zealot into the Marines so they take Widow Mine damage.
Oh, yeah, he did. That's so sick.
Sorry about that. Just realized I was on the wrong overlay. I just switched over. Had some garbage on the screen from when I'm laddering.
Okay, here come the boys. Okay. So Chance, I think, realizes that he's not going to be overly lucky,
Yeah.
But there's not enough Marines. I can't imagine.
Yeah, he doesn't have the unit count.
There are only 2 Stalkers out and 11 Marines, so there's a chance, but I feel like this one he's going to get a really big edge.
He needs to position those Widow Mines and focus the pylon. Yeah. Yeah. He needs to get the second one down. Oh. Great split. Yeah. This is a well executed push. But I don't know that I just don't know that he has the unit count. Yeah. It's true. He's put himself pretty far behind. Yeah. Oh yeah. All those Marines can be gone in a flash. Yeah. Warp Prism coming across the map. Yep. Yeah, that's... And there they go. I was worried about that. Eight army supply. Look at the supply. The nuke comeback would be pretty miraculous. He does get both the mules. Plus 5 SCVs.
Now Colossus are gonna follow this up because he knows he doesn't. He just needs units.
Yeah.
To kill any crap on any Colossus will not roll.
Yep.
It's just a game of making some sense of this guy. Let's see if no, this nuke is not gonna land stalkers immediately there.
Well placed defense.
I really like this pylon here. Up to the right of his main. Like having a spotter pylon.
Yeah,
At this point, the game is super useful for a very low investment.
for sure.
And you
4 more workers. Down goes all the shields on the warp prism.
oh, it's out though.
Yeah, he's gone. He's gone.
That thing's speeding around.
Zoom in. That's the STI edition. Comes in 6-speed manual.
Oh man, but it's got out of the cloak of ghost. At this point, Rails is just playing like a fight for
Yeah.
5 bio a minute, but with all these observers, that's so easy to do.
See you later, Marauders.
They snooze right before they died, at least they died.
There's a lot of probes at that base, my man. That is quite a few probes. We're gonna get it. Oh, 22 probes. That put him in the lead. That put him in the SCV lead. He doesn't have the army count, but if he can catch up on the army count, if he's got the production to keep up, he's got a chance now.
You know, I think you're right. It looks like Rails is gonna go for a kill if he can.
That's the right response. It's gonna be
But if this goes on,
tough to hold. This is gonna be tough to hold. That was a value unit, though. The Widow Mine was important.
3 workers go down to that structure. And at this point,
Pull the boys.
Rails might have 2 up.
Yeah, 2 Colossus and all those stalkers.
He has to pull the workers there, has his SCV advantage. At this point, it's just wards outlets.
Hits him with the XD
Hits him with the XD.
and the GG. Game 1 is gonna go to Rails. Okay, and now I'm gonna go ahead and change the properties on my scene switcher. There we go. Now it'll use the right overlay. And we even got a nice 20% on the camera. So we can slap that back on.
That really was awesome. We got to see both the nuke landing and that sick disrupt, like literally the perfect disruptor shot.
Oh, it was beautiful. It was
Like,
just
somehow
like,
the
it was like
unit-
they were just placed perfectly for,
I know,
for
like
it.
the units rallied and they like lined themselves up. It's like, all right, I stand here. Oh, you stand there, so we can fit another marine in.
It's like they were born just for disruptors. Like that's just why they're there.
Yeah.
It was so perfect.
Matt podcast. That's not.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure podcast isn't a map.
I'm pretty sure it isn't.
Welcome to the Joe Rogan Office Ladder Edition. I think that's a 4-player map, but I don't know. Sometimes it's 2-player. What is this map? He's linking a map right now called Podcast. Oh man.
I feel like this is gonna be goofy.
Street rules, I like it. Are we doing street rules, non-ladder maps? Fucking this guy, Lincoln, asked to pick a map and he gets a map linked. Thanks for the heads up, Renegade. I'll turn him up.
We're imposing a new type of street rules.
Yeah.
None of this. No. We're picking a ladder map. I don't even want to know what this. Ooh. Railz is laying down this map. I think he wants to win quickly because I think Ren might be taking a shot at him after, so. How are you doing, young man? Fucking Nitro Billy. Hi, Nitro Billy.
Renegade, you're close. It's
Alright.
actually just old coffee that I put on ice and mixed with
If he's not gonna
whiskey.
pick a map from the pool, I'm just gonna pick a map from the pool.
It's called the Dirty Smoothie. 4-hour-old coffee. And cheap whiskey. Currently some disputes over
Dispute
the
upon
ethics
what
of,
maps we're gonna do.
ethics of map choices and what's included in street rules. Yeah, I saw that on an episode of How It's Made. One of my favorite episodes back from season 4. We should give these guys Dasan Station right now. Is that better on the volume for Revolt, by the way, Renegade?
Testing, 1, 2, 3. Well, we might be calling a pod Renegade. Maybe.
A bit? Do you need me to turn it up more? Because I can turn it up a touch more. I do have like a bit of a...
Alright, well, Chance has refused to pick a ladder map. He's not gonna do it. And I think Railz wants to play ladder maps.
Is that a more balanced... Oh, we're doing... Hold on, what's going on? Oh, Abyssal, okay. That's also an old ladder map, isn't it?
Yeah, yes, it is. So I'm gonna take that as him saying... Get Ren in here. Yeah, I agree, Ren. Ren, you're being called. You've been summoned Renegade.
It might be sub-season, I guess. I don't know. think we allow it. That's the. Holy shit. That's unbelievable.
Oh, he's okay.
Yeah, overgrowth, but you have to play chance. Okay.
Are we getting Chance back in?
I don't know. I don't care what anyone says, RuneScape music slaps. This is a gem. Oh, is Chance coming back? I just saw him hop back in StarCraft. Okay.
Okay, we're back.
We're back. We're ready.
True story of SC2 lobby manager. Sad but true.
Man, I used to think StarCraft was easy to manage because it's like there's only 2 players in any given game, so you only have to worry about organizing 2 people, but apparently apparently that's already too much. That's too difficult. I don't envy whoever was the platoon leaders for PlanetSide 2 back in the days, dealing with 48 at a time, or raid leaders in WoW. Shout out to raid leaders in WoW for being able to organize fucking like 40
well, they just
people
have to
at the
be
same
like way
time.
harsher about their shit, you know, like.
Yeah, it's true. You gotta be kind of strict about it. All right. Yes, on to game number 2 on Overgrowth Ali.
Chances up here in the top right, Yellow Terran.
And in the bottom left hand, we got Risen Rails playing Protoss.
Alright, you know, we made it one time. We made it into game 2. Okay. And I think I can tell you what's going on in Railz' head right now. He's like, alright. We'll play this non-ladder map trip this time. Because I get next ladder pick, I'm just gonna free up. And that's what's going through
Yeah.
Railz' head right now. Do you think overconfidence could come into play?
It's possible. I mean, if Chance has the confidence to get kind of spicy with it this game, I think it could throw Rails off. I think he's probably going to be in a pretty weird headspace with this map he's not used to playing. Pair that up with some kind of like, I don't know, maybe some kind of Reaper cheese or something. And, you know, maybe you can make it work. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. He did have some pretty solid play last game as well. So, you know, you never know. He could just take it out by playing a little cleaner. Oh, they can't hear you again. Hold on. Oh, I figured it out. I'm changing it.
So they missed my beautiful steak ad description of how Rails is frothing at the map. Can they hear me now? Can you hear me?
No, hold on. I'm still like working on it. Okay, wait.
Something about steak.
Why is this not working? Hold on, I'm gonna set it to follow.
Yes, it's following.
Because it should be pulling desktop audio, but it's just not for some reason.
Is it now?
No. Hold on, I'm gonna switch to a different thing really quick. I'll just hide a bunch of shit. There we go. This will have to do for now. There we go. Now they should be able to hear you.
Testing.
Sorry about that. Technical difficulty stuff. I'll figure that out. I'll figure that out in between the next game.
But yeah, you didn't really miss much. Rails did not get his 2 SCVs this time. But he is going for deep. Chance is going to scout this right away, though. Or he should. He sees these 2 buildings, moves forward, boom, sees the DT shrine, immediately gets canceled. Great play there by Chance. Gets out with it. Oh my gosh. He canceled it, and then he restarted it. That's actually really smart. That's a fake.
Yeah.
So the DTs are going to be later, but if
They
Chance
shouldn't be
falls for this,
scouted.
yeah, he might just be like, oh, he canceled. He knew he's not gonna do it after I scout. If this
And you can
works,
see
then it's
there's
gonna
no
be like,
there's no towers, like there's no missile turrets, and I mean he is holding
Yeah.
some energy, but that's
yeah,
only
if
like one
Chance
scan.
suspected he was gonna do that, he would have built an engineer.
There he goes. He's dropping mules.
Yeah, no, this is going to work to devastating effect unless he gets in here and scout. Oh, 1 hit from the depth, 2 hit. Yep, wards away the Reaper. And
Beautiful block.
yeah, I think he's gonna win this game purely off of just the mind game here.
Yeah.
Because
Warp
he's gonna show
prisms
up
are
with
already on the
40
way
T.
across the map.
Yeah, and this is gonna be a mine drop. Now that could be a problem because he's gonna have to get an observer out. Or actually, no, he won't. He
Nope.
won't want to. But they could be about to deal serious damage to each other. I just think
They're
that
gonna
Rails
scout
could
each
be-
other.
Oh, they pass each other. That's a big deal if either of them saw that. Because if Rails did, he might be able to get up stalkers in time, and if Chance does,
I bet
well-
Rails saw it.
oh,
I don't know about
Chance has
Chance,
moved some
but
Marines into position,
yeah.
and he's fully walled off. I like this. Here comes the mine drop.
Oh, eight probes.
That's a lot of probes. That's a lot of damage. But here come the DT.
DT's on their way.
There's
into
a
the
lot
main.
of mines on the field. Oh, if those were burrowed. Oh, if those were burrowed in the Sniper Prism, that would have been so... But here come the DTs, and this is going to be pretty brutal for him. I really like that
Oh,
hold
A
position.
moving or walk moving him.
He needs to scan. Does he have a scan? He has a scan now. Oh, he needs to scan it. Oh, but that scan, he should be able to get Oh. And now that scan is out, there is nothing. And I think these DTs are just going to absolutely go to town.
The DTs, man.
Yeah, this is going to be brutal.
It's brutal. 12, 13,
He's gonna have
14,
another
15,
scan
16.
But, that's
But
one scan.
they're so
Can't kill all
split,
of them.
though.
Yeah.
20,
He's gonna try and group
21.
them up, it looks like. Oh, the friendly fire!
Oh.
Oh, he might be able to escape with that DT as well. Oh, nope. Alright, so now there's only one more DT. But he lost 22 workers.
22 workers. He's down to 19. It's 19 to 45
Yeah.
workers.
I think Railz probably would have wanted... Ooh, that's a good friendly fire shot. Railz would have probably wanted to get a third down during this because he can afford it, but I don't think it matters.
Still a DT in there.
Ugh.
Rails is floating a lot of
how
money
did
at the
that not
same time, though.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay, that last DT goes down. Oh, nope, now
Yeah.
there's another one. Yeah, it's just so tough. Chance is just not even getting a chance to stabilize here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, this is game over. This is too
I
much
think
damage.
so. 51 to
more STVs
13.
there. Yeah.
12, 11, 10.
Yeah, I don't even think Railz needs to keep throwing units in here. At this point, he could just defend, but maybe he can just kill him with DTs, honestly.
Yeah, that's game. No recovery from that. Okay, I'm gonna play with these audio settings and see if I can't figure that out. Well, you set up the next one. Alright. Game number 3 on Ephemeron. 2-0 for Rails so far.
Mm-hmm. So can they hear me now on the new setup? Or...
They should be able to hear you, yeah.
Nice.
Alright, here we go. Game 3. Railz is up
Top
top
left. With a cheerful chance in the bottom right. Wait.
Okay, I'm ready.
You, dude. Chance Protoss.
Interesting.
And he didn't ask for a regame. I didn't even see that at first. Okay. Did
Interesting.
Rail see that? That's the question.
I hope so.
I hope so too, because if not, he's about to find out right away.
He's gonna be finding out very, very shortly, yeah. Now he knows for sure. That's a whoa moment.
And
How
he
do you
does
place
not
gates?
see. Yeah, and this first pylon is very. He did not forget how to place the pylon. In reality, he is proxy gating it. I don't think that this is going to escape Rails,
Yeah,
who is probably not going to fall for that.
I forgot how to place pylon. He's playing some wicked mind games here, some 4D chess. He's
I
politicking
don't think
on
he's
him.
got enough dimensions to his chest right now. Chance says help. He might need some help.
He doesn't
does
know
not
how to
know how
play
to play Pro.
DOS. Apparently. I really hope this works out. I'm really praying for you for this one, Chance.
Yeah, he's gonna need the prayers.
3 gates.
I think he might be overselling the hog a little bit here with the chat.
Yeah.
At this point, Rails is either gonna fall for it or not.
It's a nice 4 gate.
Yeah, there's.
But he doesn't have any minerals to make. Because he's got 9 workers and he's got
I don't
all
understand
gas.
what the point of mining all the gas was if he's not gonna make a cyber.
Yeah.
Because now he just
may
can't
or may
afford as
not.
many zealots.
I don't know that he's thought through this 4 gate all that thoroughly.
It does not appear as though he has even.
It may
in the
not been
slightest.
have well practiced. It may not be a well practiced 4 gate build.
I'm starting to think that's.
Yeah.
There's a robo on the way now as well, and he has no way of catching these stalkers ever.
He's about to lose a pylon at home to 1 probe.
Yeah, he's gonna wall that off, and he's gonna kill all the zealots, and he's gonna.
Yeah, so unfortunately Rails actually is not playing Zerg.
Yeah.
And this also is not how you execute a 4 gate.
No. No, I don't believe it is. Oh, he actually might corner a stalker here. That'd be pretty cool. But it gets away. Now there's 3 stalkers.
He needed to burn
shit.
down that pylon, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah.
Or
Rails
maybe
is playing
make
a
a
little
unit
bit
that
fast
uses
and
the
loose.
gas.
Oh. But it doesn't really matter.
And here come the probes across the map.
Yeah, that's never a good. Oh, Rails.
As one
not
stalker
even
goes
microing that hard
down.
right- Oh, yes, snipe him. There we go. Yeah, but now warp gate's almost done, and he's getting a disruptor.
Yep.
Oh,
And
there's the
in
probes.
come the probes.
Oh, he needs to cut off to the side. Yeah, and the probes, first probes, but there's
Oh,
stalkers with these.
It's a probe flicked.
Yeah. And I don't think that this is going to go very well now, because at this point you should just pull the probes back, yep, and let the stalkers clean up everything else. That is
6
the
for
last-
15. So 6 probes for 15 probes. I'm not sure that that's the most efficient trade you can get, but
It was not the most efficient.
it was the
but-
best he was getting in that circumstance, though.
Yeah,
so
that's certainly.
can commend him for that. Got a nice GG good night. I tried from Chance. A little too hard, in fairness. That was about a 500 MMR gap.
Where? Oh, he's in the party. Let's call. Oh man, I was gonna say, and now we call upon Renegade.
Perhaps. Doth
It
thou heed the
look-
call?
It looks as though he's in the middle of a custom game with GT.
Crazy.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Well, that was an experience.
That was an experience. That was a pretty satisfying best of 5, if I do say so myself.
It was. We got all we like. It was worth it after game 1, no matter what happened
Yeah,
next.
that's
You
the
know,
truth.
like
That's the truth.
game one, we got the disruptor. You know, game 2, we got the nuke on the probes. Or no, it was supposed to be game 1. We got the nuke on the probe. And wait. Renegade has arrived.
Oh. Do we have a bonus? Do we have a bonus match? we got some big talk coming out from
Ooh.
Renegade. A Renegade suggests a best of 7, and Railz accepts. Looks like we got another 7 matches potentially of spicy content coming your way.
Before we start.
Sorry, Pixel, but Final Dash actually isn't around right now, so maybe next time. My throat will probably be a little clapped after 69 matches as well. Zen LE.
All right, we're doing ladder
It's
pool
gonna be
only.
match
No bans. No bans since there's.
Yep. Best of 7 is every map. Looks like first one is going to be Zen LE. Neither player is too excited about it. Nitro, I appreciate your concern, but I actually am 1 year off of cigarettes, so I'm working on it. But for now, this is gonna have to do.
It is not even a best of 69. So like, are we even doing anything?
Yeah, I remember one of the first casts I ever did was with a guy named Justy Kush, and there were so many tech issues, and it was a clan war that was like best of 12 or something crazy like that, and it ended up going for like 7 hours. And
Yeah, I mean, how
I
do
don't
you
think
even
I
do
could
a
do-
best of 12?
I don't even think I could. I don't know. It was long. It was just really long. That's the. It ended up taking like 6 or 7 hours, and my throat was pretty clapped after that. I don't know if I could do a best of 69.
No, at that point it would just be too much. But this is only a best of 7, and
Best of 7. This is very doable.
because these guys in Rails. So okay, not Renegade bottom, not Rails. So I'm okay why this is the match too. Because Chance, he may be a little bit there. He went with some Protoss, but Rails told Renegade before that Renegade could beat him with cheese, and Renegade cheese would beat him, and they said, all right, but you could beat my macro, and in that game, Red macro to beat him. So Rails has got a little bit of a score to settle here, you know. So Kasai was telling me there's a history here.
Exciting stuff.
Almost as
Oh,
exciting as the
is he gonna
fact that
catch the probe?
he's getting early pooled. Getting early pooled pretty hard here.
Pool first. Always a nice to see. Maybe some Ravagers.
Yeah, and
Could
I really like that
potentially
on
be
this map
Ravagers. That
because
is
you
really
have
good
like the
here.
twofold thing you have to wall off, right? Because there's that ramp with the minerals
Yep.
at the natural, and then there's also. So I feel like he's gonna go Ling Ravager, and it's gonna work really well, honestly. Especially.
I gotta bring the ASMR experience to you, Kasai. You know it. But no, if
Oh,
there's
do it.
like an audio doubling, I will look into that after this game. But for now, we'll get this cast out of the way.
What's
They're saying that they're hearing me twice. I'm having a bunch of like I think there's something up with my like my audio mix and OBS with this.
Oh, dude, it sounds. I just
Setting.
did the stream. It sounds cool as shit.
Yeah.
I think so.
Okay.
So proxy hatch is going down, and these zealots are dead. But he's walled off, and there's about to be a depth out. This is getting weird. It doesn't seem
love it.
that bad for Rails. I think he's gotten like enough out to hold this wall pretty easily. And where
The
are
probe
the
is still
roaches?
there. He sees it. Where are the
Yeah.
roaches? Is he?
There's only one on the way too now. I guess he's gonna try and make them from this proxy hatch, but I feel like this proxy hatch needed to go down earlier. Right? He's not gonna be able to sneak up this way. That's gonna let him pick off a lot more lings, because there's no.
Yeah, no speed yet.
If he can micro these adapts well, he can pick most of these lings off. Yeah, I mean, this is just great value so far. But now the Ravagers are starting to come in. Is there any tech? It looks like no, he's not going to get any tech, just a shit ton of shield batteries, and that's totally fine.
I think that's the right response. Shield batteries, gateway units. Only real way to respond safely, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't have the natural down, so I don't think he wants to get tech yet. But at the same time, these units are pretty clumped up for these buildings are for biles. Like, I just think this could get weird for him. I guess he's just gonna trade here with the adapts. They don't need to do damage because they can just outlast it because of the shield batteries, but I don't know. Renegade is definitely not. He's definitely still. Picks off an adept. The shield battery is gonna go down. He's probably just gonna bile down the other battery, yeah. Yeah, both of those are down. And gateway units are starting to drop as well. I think he's gonna start going for pylons next. That's a nice pick off on the queen.
Yep.
Huh. Now he's going for the gateways. I think he just needs a little bit more meat shield in front of the Ravagers.
Yeah, I think you're right. More roaches, more lings. He's spending all his money though. He's doing the best he can with what he's got for economy.
Yeah, he
He's
should
only
just
working
keep
on,
dropping
you gotta remember,
biles
he's
on
only
these
working
two.
off 12 workers.
That's true. And he just needs to drop biles, I think, on these gateways, because once they're done, there's one gateway's worth of production. At that point, he can just outproduce.
Down goes one.
Yeah. But that's a lot
There's
of
a fair
stalkers
few
out now, and he
stalkers,
might have
yeah.
too much. Yeah, there might be too many stalkers now. You're right. Oh, he biled!
He walks right
went
into the
back
biles.
bile. Ooh.
That
I
creep
don't know,
that creep makes this so much more dangerous.
It does, but I think with this, if he gets another warping off this gateway, he's just gonna have gotten out a little bit too much time stalled. Oh my gosh, what a dance we got going. These stalkers not gonna be able to be reinforced very quickly because all these gateways are going down, and he's gonna get another stalk. Oh, but Ren's unit count is so low. All right, I guess he can just
it's
always
so
retreat
tight.
back to those batteries. Yeah, I think with those batteries back there, he can just
Yeah, the
retreat back with
batteries are
stalkers.
so make him so safe.
Because with these Ravagers going down, I mean, that's got to be it. That's too much.
It's just too much scouting information. He was ready for it. Like, the probe is still there.
Yeah. Railz is going to back up.
He knew exactly what was coming. And he responded right
Be
in.
careful with your stalkers. Oh, you need to be careful with your stalkers. Gonna clear up all these roaches. Across the map, building a pylon at the natural Renegade 2. That's pretty nice.
Yep.
Not gonna be able to let him
Couple of units just take down that hatch. And at that point, there's not a whole lot left going for Ren. Stuck on one base with 17 workers. No real unit count to speak of. He's gonna pick a couple units here. Or he should.
After these broodlings go off, though, all three of these roaches are just gonna get hunted
they're
down
all
by the
dead.
stalkers. Yeah, down they go. That's
Yep.
gonna bring Ren down to 18 supply. And at this point, Railz can go into whatever tech he really wants to. There's the Spire from Ren, the the YOLO mutas, though at this point, I don't think he can get out enough mutas to even fight these stalkers. And there's even a Stargate follow-up
I
from
would
Railz.
agree.
Yeah, that, yeah.
He doesn't
Every
have the
box
economy
is
to back
checked
this
here
up.
for our proto.
Even going for the high ground pylon.
Unnecessary, but he's doing it. He's gonna start picking off drones.
And there's the
well
GG.
played.
That's game one
Well-
down for Railz.
And we got Zen over with. I don't think either of these players really wanted to play on it. They both said they don't like it.
Yep.
So there. Simula.
Simulacrum. I'm a big fan of this map. Just kind of decent. Just kind of a decent all-arounder. It's like pretty close rush, but not super close. Not too hard to access the third. You can expand linearly, which is nice for Zerg, but you also have like pretty good cliffs for Terran.
True enough. I just realized Railz is now 4-0. He's 4-0. Can Ren stop? And how hard will Ren cheese? How far will he delve into the pool of Zerg cheese to stop him? Have to find that out.
Spawning in the top left-hand corner in the yellow, playing Zerg is going to be Renegade.
Down in the bottom right, it's red. Alright, now we gotta watch Ren's build this time. It looks like, yeah, the Overlord's on his way, so it looks like he's gonna hatch first. He could still go like 17 pool, but I think he's gonna hatch first. And I think we'll probably end up seeing macro play from him this game.
Yeah, I think after that Ravager cheese, I think the mind games just say time to open standard. Get out of the way in game one.
Oh, gets the pool down, does
Get the hatch down. Perfect timing.
Meanwhile, normal stuff from Railz, gateway into gas. And he's gonna scout this and be like, okay, cool, I am good to just take that next. Which is what he's gonna do next. Oh, Railz even blocking the gas. Oh, only delays it a little bit. There's the pull down from Ren. So Railz gonna rally into gas while he gets enough money to start up that next.
Nexus comes down. Along with the side core.
Yeah, this looks like a pretty passive opening from both these guys. I'm expecting that Ren's gonna get his own third up in about a minute here, maybe a little. But Railz is actually hunting, like, I love you, Nitro Billy. Shout out to Nitro Billy. I know he's in the chat. But Railz is watching with this probe. He's gonna be looking for that drone to see if he can block that hatch and just be annoying. I actually really like that. 6 lings. Okay, 10 lings. Okay, that's a lot of lings. Okay, never mind. Renegade's not going to macro. He is going to cheese, but he has not started ling speed. I think he wants to do that. Okay, Railz sees all of the.
Yep.
Immediately gets the Stargate down. Gonna see some oracles and. Oh, he needs to get his wall up and get that adept behind or in it. Wait, he's getting a stalker?
He wants to go for the counterattack with the one.
I don't know how I feel about. He's just gonna get his pylon sniped. Oh my gosh! He saw the lings. Why did he leave? Why did you leave, Railz? I think he just. You think he just lost? Yeah, that's.
That pylon
That pylon goes down, he's going to snipe the pylon at the Stargate, and he's either going to have to
Boom.
trade out all his probes for these things or have no production. And it looks like he's going to do the probe option. 10 probes go down. You see, he's still at a worker advantage. This depth is now up, but this is phase 1 of the aggression. More lings and roaches on the way. Oh, it's not a full wall off. Oh, he just walks in. Oh no. Oh, catastrophic here for our Protoss player. The Stalker's going to come out. It's not enough. It's going to have to deal with these lings. The Oracle might help, but
eventually it's
using
gonna
all
run
that
energy though.
now. Yeah, a few seconds of not firing is a few seconds too many. Like, although this attack is kind of petering out. Yeah, where are those roaches? Where are they? Okay, they're starting to come now.
Here comes the real push.
Yeah, there is another Oracle about halfway done now, but this is the only gateway units he's going to have. This shield battery is going to need to hold this Stalker for a long time. He might just choose to ignore the Stalker and go for the gateway. Gonna get some Ravagers up as well.
Yep, 3 Ravagers coming in, all these lings.
Yeah, now he has to use the shield battery on the gateway, which is not what he wanted to do. Oh, even gets a big bile on that Stalker. Now there's another Adept out now. But I don't think this Oracle is going to be able to clear up more than one of the Ravagers. Oh, might get a second. Yeah, we'll get a second. But everything else is going... At this point, yeah, he's just going to run into the main and start going for probe. Yeah, they're going to start going down as well. That's going to be, I think, game over here.
Probably game.
Railz is going to... Pretty much all the rest of his probes, and still have some Ravagers in his base.
I think that pylon needed to be a priority a little bit earlier.
Yeah,
but it doesn't,
yeah, it's kind of hidden in the back, easy to ignore. But yeah, now all these Oracles are letting him start to deal with at least the lings, but again, he's gonna need them to like do a counter attack if he wants to get back into this game anyway, and it doesn't look like he's going to be allowed to like use them offensively at all. He's just gonna have to keep using, yeah, GG.
There's the GG.
Those Oracles are good, but you have to secure the wall. What they're really good for is if they breach you, they can clear it, but then they're out of energy, but they can, unfortunately, not able to get up all of the other pieces there to defend that. GG, we're at 1. Nightshade.
Nightshade
I like the name
LE.
of this one.
Is that a plant? Nightshade? I think it is.
It's a poisonous one, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Renegade is now the new staff. Ooh, you heard it here first.
Exposed.
Exposed.
From an anonymous source. Oh yeah, I'll update the title. Thank you, Raindrop.
Oh, whoops.
Hey, thank you for the follow, Broom. Just spotted that now.
Oh, dude, Pixel wasn't even
Two more
following.
follows. Big follow train from Raindrop and Pixelated Fire. Thank you guys very much.
But
Actually,
I
now
mean,
that I think about it,
don't even think
Yep.
Pixel too much.
that's true. That's true.
Pixel should have
gets,
already been,
Pixel gets like 80% of a thank you. Raindrop gets a full thank you.
Yeah, I agree with that.
But I'm pretty tempted to give you guys full thank yous because I think that might actually be enough to knock me over affiliate. So that would be pretty nice.
That would be pretty nice.
Going on into Game 3 on Nightshade LE.
Game 3 on Nightshade L. Question is, will we see a Ling Ravager in this time?
Almost certainly. This is a ZVP after all.
I got a feeling that might see him. The late GLHF, I think that's just a fact that if you GLHF after 10 seconds, you're definitely Ravager.
Yeah.
Right? Like, this is something we all know, right?
I think that's probably true.
Let's see. And Ren showed us last game that just because I go pool first doesn't mean I can't do this while the things are moving.
That is the truth.
Or hatch first, yeah. Oh, but he's not gonna get the hatch down in time this time. Oh, Rails, you don't fight that. Rails, don't fight it. Rails, oh yeah, back up Rails. Okay, he did. So the hatch gets down. It's a little bit later. Gas before pool. Interesting.
Yeah, that's kind of late on the pool. No, you're good. It's 117. 117. That's actually not bad. 120 is pretty okay.
So he's getting faster gas. What I would like to see, especially on this map, is for him to do that Ling-Nitus all in.
Yeah, I could see that.
Nightshade has a huge main that makes
Big gap.
Yeah, and if you know how to execute the build, it's super, super, super quick. But that's all speculation. You might just be getting gas first for a slightly faster speed. You never know. Back at home, Rails is just doing normal Protoss things. Gateway sign, second gas, Nexus, all things, all peak to go into his tech, which obviously will probably be either a Robo or a Stargate. Knowing that he's got Libra Patrol in, I'm saying he's probably gonna go Stargate. But, you know, he also likes Raptors, so you never know.
Lots of branching paths.
Alright, there's 8 lings in speed.
Ren, you cheeky Zerg.
The immediate shield battery. Yeah, okay, Rail sees it this time, and I gotta think he's gonna be a little bit more prepared.
Yum.
Last game kinda caught him off guard a little bit. He's gonna go out with this Adept, the Dragon Stalker for the wall.
Roach Warren goes down. And it gets scouted.
Except this time Red didn't forget Zergling speed. And I like Rails' wall even less, and he's going across with the Adept. I think he's like almost making the same mistake twice. Unless he gets
Oh, no, he's in.
He surrendered? Yeah. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh no. Okay, so the shield battery's gotta work some overtime here, trying to keep the probes and the stalker.
Energy's gone.
Yeah, but the lings are getting cleaned up.
Yeah, there's very little health on that, though.
Yeah, he needs to build. That's not what I built. This is not a full wall. This is a dangerous wall. Very susceptible to violence.
Oh, yes.
And there's a void ray on the way, but the roaches are on the way as well.
Might be able to get some triples.
Yeah, I mean, Reddit is really testing the kind of strength of Rails' like ability to crisis manage here.
Yeah.
Might be breaking it as now the shield battery has to be used. I really like the wall off this with these buildings. A void ray is gonna come out. It's not gonna be able to kill the links quick enough, and there's just no waiting for him to get.
Look at that area of attack.
Yeah.
That's just, it's too much.
I'll just bust through. Yeah.
Everything's just gonna go down all at once, man. He does finish his warp gate before the side core goes down, just barely.
So he's gonna get 2 zealots out, but
Here come the Ravagers, though.
yeah, the Lings have entered.
It's,
The walls have come tumbling.
it's almost too late for the Ravagers to even do their job.
Yeah. Oh, even landing miles on the zealots because they're stuck in. This void ray is gonna put a clock on this.
Ling's cruising into the main. I don't think it's a short enough clock.
Yeah, I don't either. Especially because there's only gonna be more Lings. So Railz is actually he held in. He still losing from something. So the zealots are gonna go down. Is this a full wall? If it's not, he's in a lot of trouble here. Yeah, he's just gonna be able to sneak around into the main.
Yeah.
He's gonna hold up some of those links. So there's only 3 here, so he should be able to just surround and kill. So actually, if he can just stabilize and rebuild his wall and stop links from pouring into his main, he's not in the worst shape. He's down some workers.
It's entirely possible.
Yeah. He's got I think an uphill battle ahead of him.
Yeah, Ren's put himself in a really good position. He's definitely ahead, but it's not. He's not out for the count though.
Yeah, and he can just get aggressive here.
I can. Yeah, I mean, this is actually really weird now, because how does Renegade get a third when he's building all these drones and there's, 5 zealots and a void right here? He's only got 2 queens. He definitely needs more, but he's getting a lair as well. Like,
Third queen's gonna pop around.
Oh,
the
apparently
time
they're
this
having
comes
trouble
in.
hearing me again.
Yeah, I know. I'm dealing with it in the background.
You what?
I'm dealing with it in the background. I'm
Okay.
I'm just not interrupting the.
Gotcha. Yeah, he's gonna start picking off overlords too. Actually, oh, and a fleet beacon. Okay.
Oh,
Okay. What are you doing
that's
with
a little.
this, Railz?
That's a little interesting. Fleet
Yeah, with us
beacon.
going up against a spire, so it's gonna be like a 2-base spire build. Let's see. These zealots might be able to get a decent amount of work. They're gonna disrupt a decent amount of mining, force out a lot of lings. But he's not really getting any drone damage done. Now the spine crawler's done. It's gonna lend its damage. Oh, he does not want to lose this void ray. Oh, you need to be careful.
Oh.
This is great play here by Ren. An excellent hold. Wants to keep this queen alive though.
Oh. Misses the transfuse.
Oh, I think he could have fought that. He could have fought that void ray. He's only got 34 HP, and the activated thing does nothing versus a queen. Remember, the activated thing is only versus armor.
Only armor. Only armor.
Yep. If you use that against a queen, all you're doing is slowing down your void. But this
Yep.
spire is about to finish, and it looks like he's trying to go straight into carriers. Which, if Ren can get out like 10 mutas and just wreck the mineral lines, he's gonna have a hard time doing anything, because then he can just follow up with any amount of corruptors with an economic lead. I think right now what he wants to do is just clear this void ray, get his third up, and then just start pressuring the pro.
Yeah, I would agree.
Yeah, another overlord goes, and this is definitely slowed down Renegade, but yeah, this void ray is now gonna die. And
Down
here
he
come the
goes.
Mutmuts. Okay, now he is gonna be able to. Okay, so he immediately gets
2 carriers.
Phoenix range, and he's gonna switch into Phoenixes. But I just feel like this first wave, be able to. Oh, he's gonna go for the carrier.
Oh, he's
Yeah, I
gonna
don't
pick
mind
the
that.
carrier.
I don't know. I don't think he has enough yet. Okay, here
He
come more
definitely
meters.
does.
I think he just goes for the probes. I think that's what you
Yeah.
gotta do is go for the probes here. Go for the probes.
Pylons?
Yeah,
Not sure
but that
about
gives
that.
Phoenix his time. Yeah, he
Yeah,
wanted
I
quick
think-
damage, and the quick damage was in the probe. Oh my gosh, all these mutas are gonna go down.
Yeah.
That is
was a
not
mistake.
a good return on investment. Because now I think what Rails does is he gets 5 Phoenixes with range, and he keeps building uh carriers behind a third, and it looks like he's already posturing to take that.
Yeah.
And keep in mind, Ren's own third is almost done now at 9 minutes. Like, this is a very dire
late.
scenario here for the Zerg. Yeah, he's looking for the mutas with these Phoenixes up. And if he can follow that one Phoenix to the other Phoenixes, that's going to be a problem. Okay, he's going to go for the shield battery. But I think these Phoenixes are going to corner the muta. Yeah, and now the kiting game begins, and that's going to spell the end of all these mutas.
Yep.
Ren's going to try and switch into roaches and get a 4th. I like this play, but it's going to rely on kind of... I think Rail's kind of giving it to him. I think after killing all those, he's just going to go across the map and start lifting drones at the third. And that's going to be a problem.
Yeah, only 1 spore. Not exactly infinite range on that 1 spore.
Yeah, and even if he tanks a muta, he's got so much lift energy, he can kill so many of these drones. I guess they're starting to get some corruptors out, but even bleeding out more overlords. All this is painful to an already economically damaged Zerg. Oh. Oh, okay. Looks like he's just going to take disengage. Don't know how I feel with the spore firing on him as well. He's going to bleed out a lot of these Phoenix. Just trading though, but now there's Hydras out as well. Yeah, I think he needs to get out of there. I think he could have backed out and kind of fished around for more damage that like the naturalist.
The question is, did he spot that 4th? Yes, he did.
Yeah. Renegade is just going max power on the drones, and I kind of like that. He knows that Rails is going up to carriers, but
yeah.
The problem is that once they gear up, if Rails can get enough carriers out, and Ren's still on Roach Hydra, that's going to go to the carrier. Yeah. He's getting...
The other problem is that Rails is aware that he's going hard into the drones. Like, you can see he's starting to posture up to go deny that. That 4th is not going to be around for much longer. This is a very strange
attack. Yeah, this is a very strange attack, but if he can lift all these Hydras, which he kind of can, then he's going to be in great shape. Oh, a lot of drones going. And if this 4th goes down as well, this is exactly what Rails wants. Yep. Ren sees that army, and I think once he got these 9 Hydras out, he could contest it, but not just yet. He definitely is fishing for this fight, though. Let's see if he's going to go try and take it. It looks like he will. There are a lot of Hydras out. Might be about time to recall the carriers.
Yeah. I think he might be able to fight it, though.
Well, it's going to be close. Yeah, these Stalkers might just be providing enough support. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. All the Interceptors are dead, but...
And he's got his 4th going up behind this.
Yeah. And more carriers. These Phoenixes are only going to regenerate energy and be more dangerous to a low Hydra cap. Well done by Rails. Had just enough to break him. Or did he? I think he does with that full carrier. Oh, maybe not. More Hydras coming up, but just getting all these units and killing the 4th is just brutal, because there's nothing that you can really do here. Because you have to keep making units to survive, and to be able to take a 4th, but you need to take a 4th to do what the fact Storm is about to be done with more carriers and charge slots, you know?
Yep. It's a tough place to be as a Zerg.
Yeah.
You can't macro. And if you can't macro, what are you going to do? Because there's a Protoss. You got carriers to deal with. He's going to have 78 carriers by 20 minutes.
Yeah, almost got a carrier pick up there, but he overcommitted it. Traded one, for one carrier, he lost almost all those Hydras. And, you know, that's the type of risky play you got to go for when you're in this scenario, but it's just... Unfortunately, this time not going to be...
Take a look at that resources lost tab, and I think that pretty much tells the story of this game.
Yeah. Those Phoenixes, if they can stay alive, can be very, very efficient. And if Rails win this, we're at 2-2, right? I think. Oh my gosh. And has realized that he's in a lot of trouble because he's gotten Microbial Shroud. I guarantee he makes a Microbial Shroud meme before this game.
In comes the High Templar. Oh yeah, for sure.
It is gonna be 2-2 if Railz wins, right?
That is correct.
Gotcha. So these Phoenixes are gonna get picked off, but he's starting to not need them anymore anyway. Railz has a ton of gas. I think he could use like 8 or 9 Archons because he can kind of afford them, but... Oh no! He's gonna pick off... He's picking off the Infestors before Microbial. Oh, the Storms to zone. Oof. Yeah. Be brutal. Oh. These Hydras can just not get close, or they're gonna get stormed to death. Yeah. Ren's gonna go for a counterattack, but...
It's not going to be enough, though.
Yeah, look at how many High Templar he has at the natural. He can save this for Storm, or just turn them into Archons and clean this up. There's nothing that's going to deal with these carriers. Even going to storm these Hydras as they escape.
Zealot's going back to clear those Hydras.
Yeah, and they should be able to do just... So are there any Infestors? No.
Up the ramp and into the main. Yeah, all the Infestors went down.
And here come the reinforcement 9 storms that he had. You know, for when there's 4 more Hydras, that's when you need 9 storms.
And GG. I think that puts the score at 2-2, GT Kong.
Dos a dos. All right, Ren sounding upbeat, getting the map choice back. We're gonna be on Triton.
Shout out to Pearlescent for the follow. Thank you very much.
And Triton, I know Kasai has said, is a pretty decent map for service.
What is this? Triton LE.
Triton. Looks like this might be now a battle for not just the series, but the heart of Nitro Billy. Making the stakes even higher. That this match on Valentine's Day is for love.
Nitro, if you're still out there, I hope you know that this match is being played in your honor, or for your honor.
Yeah. Railz.
It's a duel for the heart. Nitro Billy truly is a rose between 2 thorns. Oh, looks like they're cutting it short to a best of 5. Apparently Railz has got to get ready for something else. Oh, maybe not. Maybe 2 more games. Wait, is it actually 2-1?
No. I'm positive it's 2-2.
Hold on. Match history. Oh no, it is best of 3. They've only played 3 games.
Oh, it
That's what I call pro casting an organization.
That's...
You see, Revolt, this is actually why I developed this in-between games overlay.
You got
for the stream. All right, on to game number 4. Looks like we actually had that wrong, and it's 2-1.
We were
2-1
wrong.
for Railz, because we're paying the closest of attention to this high stakes,
It's being played for love,
high
Railz.
speed game
It's being
played for
for
Railz.
love, okay? This match is for Nitro Philly's heart. Now we
Yep.
might not even finish it, okay? But it's for love. All right. In this battle for Nitro Billy's heart, up in the top left, it's
Cinder's Renegade. And in the bottom right-hand corner, playing Protoss in the red, is going to be Risen Railz.
Do you think that Nitro Billy will make love to whoever wins this season?
I think there is, at a minimum, some head involved in this exchange.
I tend to agree. I mean, there's
I
going to
would
be a
argue
handy,
that
that's a given.
there's. I would argue that there's a verbal contract in place at this point, and that
I think that's fair.
it's pretty much an expectation.
So Nitro, if you're out there, I'd start stretching out, getting limber now. So it looks like we're gonna have
The
a
old
regular
hatch
boy
first.
open.
Oh, the
caught the probe.
snipes around.
That's always so nice because that probe can scout a lot, look for those ling swells, and it can block the third. That's such a nice pickoff. Especially having after already having shown as Renegade that you're not afraid to just go for a ling flood, you know?
Really keeps you on your toes.
Yeah. There's gonna be the Nexus follow-up. I almost thought at this point that Railz might send a second probe just to be like, no, this is Ren. And it looks like he actually might. Yeah, here he goes. I really like. In a normal game, maybe you don't do it, but after you get Ling Ravager flooded like 3 times,
Yeah,
it's time to send the second probe, you know? You just gotta know.
I think so.
But what we're going to be keeping an eye on is Ren's gas here. If he takes any out of gas after he has 100 for speed. So there's the speed starting. And we still got 3
Maintained gas.
3 drones and gas. And I think that if Rail sees, that's going to be a huge indicator for him. Because at this point you would at least pull 1 out if you wanted to get OV speed. Maybe 2 if you were like, I'm going to skip OV speed. 3 in gas, yeah, there's the Roach Warren. And at this point, Railz has to know. Deja vu. He's gonna get his wall off, but there is... Yep, here come the shield batter.
It's a beautiful day when a cheese is the new ZVP standard.
Yeah, I know, right? We get so many Ling Ravager all-ins.
I love
This
it.
is awesome. We get a taste of the Renegade Ladder experience, is what we get. It's gonna get the Stalker in the wall. I like that. It's beefy. It's got armor. And these shield batteries are going to finish, and this position I like a lot more for Rail. There's no Stargate down yet, but I think that should probably start soon. He wants to get some kind of tech out that'll give him a little bit of boost in power. But the other thing to point out here is there's a ramp going up into the natural heat. That's a big deal.
Oh yeah, absolutely not. You can't put those biles down without vision. He does have an overlord in position though.
Yeah,
he has
he's
to
getting
watch
too
out. He's got to be
stalker.
careful with it.
Yeah, he's getting 2 more stalkers. He's gonna have a good gateway count, but I really feel like he wants either a Robo or a Stargate, something to start getting Immortals or to get Oracles to try and You're gonna get more and more lings. This is gonna be a big push from
Yeah,
three
he's banking it up this
Ravagers.
time.
Yeah. Killing that is gonna supply block.
Slightly
Oh, but he's
different
not.
approach.
He's not. No. Rails. Let's.
Oh.
Okay, that's a bad start. Because now he's gonna have trouble blocking that off. He's gonna pile it down. He cannot get away in time. The lings are.
Oh.
Oh my goodness, Rails. Rails. What have you done? Oh, I thought he set himself up so well to defend that, but just that small lapse in control and positioning there is gonna cost him deep. And I think it's gonna cost him his lead in the series. So everything's just gonna go
I
down.
think you might be right. You can just keep flooding those lings and roaches across the map, and I don't know if there's going to be much chance of stabilizing.
Yeah, the shield batteries are out of energy. These probes are going to continue to go down. 22 have already... And he doesn't even have the money for a pylon to steal the wall off, which means follow-up lings are just going to run on in. GG is...
There's the GG. And that brings
2-2.
us up to 2-2.
Now we're at 2-2.
Rail's asking if you're going to cheese me every game or not. I think that the answer is yes. And if it's not, then it probably should be. Because that's really dirty. It's really good. Looking like Game 5 gonna go to Eternal Empire, eh?
Eternal Empire. Another weird map.
Yeah. Personally, not a huge fan.
Yeah, I can't say I love it either. So for potentially the last game, who's gonna
This
break
is
the tie?
not potentially the last game.
It's not? Didn't
This
Rail
is
say he
game
had like
number
1 or 2?
This is game number 5.
I know it's game number...
I think we're gonna play it out. I think that's what they were saying.
Oh, okay, awesome.
Character, to answer your question, the score is at 2-2 right now. And in the
Oh, it's... Did I make this on Game Heart? I did, so... You know,
did.
you can just hit Control 2, right? And Shift 2, and you should be able to put the scores up on Game Heart.
I don't. It's not letting me do it.
Oh, wait.
I know. I always forget
Oh,
the
my-
hotkeys with Game Heart.
No, that's what it is. I think you just might have to have the Game Heart overlay
I do.
in on your observer. Is your observer overlay?
Yes.
Yeah, then it should be Control 2, Shift 2.
Oh no, I don't. I use Oh no, this is this is Game Heart. What am I saying? Yeah, this is definitely Game Heart. This might be a different version of Game Heart though.
Huh.
I don't know. I used to have all the hotkeys memorized, but I'll look into them.
Well, it's a guess before full again from Renegade. Ruh-roh. At this point, I think we might know what that means.
Very possibly, but at the same time, it's a pretty standard opener. It leaves the potential to, you know, call it a fake and just go into drones. You know.
It does.
Yeah.
But is it a fake? That would be what I would question. We'll have to see. I mean, what we've seen from Ren is in these games when the second hatch finishes, he starts like 10 lings. So that's what we're gonna. With that pylon back there, I'm guessing it's going to be a Stargate opener here from Rail. Yep, there's the 8-lings. Yep.
Yep.
Business as usual here for Renegade. Now, Rails does have the watchtower, so he's going to see this coming again.
He's seen it coming the last couple of times, and it hasn't helped him too much. But hopefully, he
Yeah.
can adjust.
Well, I
Hopefully he
mean,
can
at
adjust
this
here.
rate, he's held twice. He's not held twice. You know, 50-50.
Yep. Yep. This ramp I like a little bit better. It's a little scary because you can position those Ravagers on the other side of the rocks, but it's also a little bit narrower, and you don't have as much surface area on that gateway, which is kind of nice.
All right, he's keeping the Adept at home this time. I like that. And this is a full wall, it looks like.
That is in fact a full wall.
Okay, so he's not going to be getting through this until Ravagers, at least. Oh, that's a Twilight Council? Oh, he's not going DT, is he? Ooh. He has to be, right?
He's got the gas for it.
He's going Glaive Adepts. Okay, I don't mind that.
I can see that.
It researches pretty quickly, and he knows there's not going to be a high roach count, and Glaive Adepts can trade really well. It's going to be that and the Dark Shrine. That I don't know if I like. That's a huge amount of investment in tech. Yeah, and I feel like he needs units and shield battery. And I don't know if he's going to get time to get DTs.
I don't know if you can afford all this. Yeah, I don't know that you can afford all this tech. I think that really to respond to these pushes, you just need mad gateway units.
Yeah, I think the glaives on their own could work, but I think this is just too much investment. Ren is waiting an awful long time. There's a chance.
There is a chance. If you can get really good trades with these adepts, and then kind of counterattack with the DTs, I could see this working out for him.
Yeah.
But I also feel like he also has 3 units to defend this. So like,
yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, and that's a very important pylon. That's the all his gateways pylon. Okay, so there's no DTs.
Full Artosis pylon.
Yeah, no DTs anymore. And I think
in
that's
come the Langs now.
Raleigh GG.
No production. That's pretty hard to come back from.
He can get what, 1 DT? 1 DT. I just don't think 1 DT is going to kill it fast enough.
I don't think so either.
There's no other production.
Oh, why are you backing up?
Well, no, go back.
Renegade, no! You have to go in!
He sees this proxied gateway on the other side of the map, but I think he could have just let the rallied lings go. He could have just gone in there and ended it.
Those lings could have cleared it. Oh. The all-army hotkey rally back. That's going to give him some time to recover.
Yeah, the wall still isn't completely back up, but yeah, I mean, it did buy him time, and yeah, I don't know. I think you were better off just getting those spores like he was. Yeah, and just diving in and gutting the natural.
Kill that gateway with like 12 lings and then send everything straight into the natural and just end the game. That's the...
No, I still think he might just have too much. He might still just be able to bulldoze this.
He's got a pretty big unit count.
Yeah, and there's only 2 DTs here. Yeah, he might just be able to bulldoze this. Oh! Or finesse his way in. That's another way to do business.
For sure. Right.
And that is a big problem. So he's going to glue himself on that pylon and the probe. Ooh, this Archon finishes up, but it's fighting Ravagers, which is actually not what he wants it to be fighting. I don't think, but it's going to clean him up. Huh. And actually, that gets cleaned up a lot easier than I thought it would. Yeah. He needs to get that Archon back onto a shield battery and get it healed up, but...
I don't know if that was enough damage.
No, that was actually very efficient there by Railz.
That was really well held.
That Archon's just gonna regen up to full shields too. And I think he can just hit like a Zealot Archon timing now, honestly. Because
That's
Ren's
kinda
gonna be
scary.
all on drones.
Mix some more of those glaive adepts in.
Yeah, those will deal with the Hydras once they get out. They can shade on him. I think he needs to go soon. And yeah, and here he goes. He's gonna manually build a pylon across the map for warp ins. Not optimal, but you do what you got. 9 roaches on the way. That's not nothing, but Ren I think is gonna need to buy himself some time here. He's building a gateway and a forge. Okay. It's actually a big Overlord snipe that's gonna supply block him.
Another
Like we're
warp
gonna
in
get
coming in.
with some DT. If he can snipe this Overseer, then he can trade very well. Oh, and he's going for it. Oh, he needs to kill it. Kill the Overseer. Yeah, he kills it. Now he can effectively just murder that third. But
Yep.
instead it looks like he's just going to go for the
Go
throat,
straight
and I
into
think
the
it's going to...
natural.
Yeah.
Be aggressive with it. Send those 2 DTs into the natural, maybe.
Yeah, just get some units at
Or
the
into the
third,
third.
clear up those drones. But I still think there's just too much here. All these drones are going down. Ren's going
Yeah.
to try and get some roaches up, but I don't think he's going to be able to coalesce enough in one place fast. Yeah, Archons do a lot of damage to low numbers of Zerg units. So Ren's gonna come down here, he's gonna pick off one Archon. Can he get a second? Yeah, he will. But these roaches just popping like balloons, and once he clears out this third, I think he can just back up and take his own. Or... Oh,
Or just
there's
walk
adepts in
in.
the main too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or you can just walk in. I didn't see that there's adepts up there. Yep. That's
The
all she
glaive
wrote.
adepts are good.
Yes, they are.
And that brings it to 2-3. Alright, well, it looks like Railz has to get ready to do something. I don't know, he says get ready, but it's not super clear what for, but that's alright. So he's going to have to step out, so we're going to have to call it here. But we're going to have to come back in for a rematch for sure. We'll get that to you soon.
Hell yeah.
Oh, they're talking about finishing tomorrow. Alright. In any case, I'm going to go ahead and cut the stream here. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I appreciate it. But with any luck, we'll get a couple more games from these guys in the next few days.
Hell yeah.
Cheers, everyone.